Colchester test routes. We're now leaving the test centre in Colchester to the left. Following the road straight ahead, being careful as there is a junction to the left where the bus depot is, and always park cars on the left. Making sure there's enough room before you proceed. Plenty of room, and off we go. Now at the end of the road, Grange Way, we're going to be going to the left. And at the bottom of the road, you will find a mini roundabout. At the mini roundabout, we're going to be going to the right. This roundabout does get busy, so be careful. And off we go. Just up ahead of you, you will spot a zebra crossing, so be careful. There is a co-op and a shop on the other side of the road, so it does get quite busy. Here, the examiner's probably going to say to you, find somewhere safe to pull up on the left. So, start to plan where you're going to pull up. There's lots of driveways and double yellow lines, so be careful not to block them. Pick a nice high curb and stop the car. All round observations, and when you're ready, off you go. Now they are doing lots of roadworks up here and also some buildings, so be careful. Quite often you will find traffic lights. When you come to a stop, make sure you do not block any junctions, or you could end up blocking the whole traffic light system. There's a road to the left, as you'll see. The car in front's back is slightly blocking the junction. Be interesting if somebody comes to go in. Oh, here we go. He's going to have to move forward a bit. Saved by the green light. As you're following the road ahead, be careful again. Lots of parked cars on both sides of the road. Watching your speed and good mirror checks. If something very big comes towards you, think about pulling to one side and stopping. Other than that, you should be able to get two cars through. As you come to the top of the hill, you're going to find another zebra crossing. It is connected to the park, so be careful, especially at peak times. And as we can see, it's nice and clear. So off we go. Park cars again on the left always. And it can again get a bit tight, especially as there is a bus stop either side up ahead. On your driving test, you're always going to follow the road ahead unless the examiner says anything else. So up ahead, he won't say anything, just follow the road ahead at the traffic lights. Remembering, little hint here, when you're pulling up behind cars and stopping, using the tyres and tarmac technique, do not get too close. These lights can be quite long-winded. Make sure you're having a little look around, check what's going on, especially behind you and to the side of you. With the traffic steadily flowing towards us, when that stops, it's then going to be our go. Here go the lights, and off we go. As I said earlier, always follow the road ahead, unless the examiner says otherwise. Up ahead, there is a tricky sign, which you'll see on the left. The arrow points right-hand lane to follow the road ahead. So make sure you follow the sign. You'll see the sign appearing on the left now. Use the right-hand lane to follow the road ahead. At the bottom of the road, the examiner will help you. He will tell you to position yourself in the right-hand lane, and then at the roundabout, he'll expect you to just follow the road ahead. So you're going to be going from the right-hand lane at the traffic lights, and then you're going to go into the middle lane as it is a 3-lane roundabout. So once again, right-hand lane into the middle lane. As we go around the corner now, you'll start to see the traffic lights at the bottom. I'm now going to position myself in the right-hand lane. Into the middle lane, and we're following the road ahead. Keep nice and close to the white line on the left, and as you come off, keep in the left-hand lane. Speed check, 40 miles per hour now. Make sure you get your speed up to 40. Keep yourself in the left-hand lane. If you've got the sat-nav on now, it's going to tell you to take the second exit to the left. If you're following road signs, you're going to be following road signs down towards Malden. As you go through the traffic lights, you're going to need to do your mirror signal manoeuvre into the left-hand lane. On this roundabout, you must keep very close to the left. In front, you can see a car in the left-hand lane now moving into the middle lane. That's obviously quite dangerous. You must keep left. First exit just gone past, and here's the second exit. Watching out for the zebra crossing as you come off. He'll now say to you, take the third turning on the left. This is your first. Zebra crossing, just before the second one. And then you're going to take the next turning on the left. Take a look around, look at the signs, look at the cars. This is a one-way road. At the end of the road, there's only one way you're going to be going, and that is to the right. Make sure you position yourself in the correct lane, which would be the right-hand lane, as this is a one-way road. Up ahead, you can see another learner, beautifully positioned, ready to go out onto the main road. This is a road where you must peep and creep out. It is quite busy, And due to the parked cars as you move out, it's quite hard to see things coming towards you. So using your peeping and creeping technique, and when the road is clear, proceed outwards. You're then going to be expected again to just follow the road ahead. Make sure you follow the road signs. You will need the right-hand lane again to follow the road ahead. Sign appearing on the left tells you to keep right. As you come to a stop, tyres and tarmac again. At the next roundabout, you're going to again be expected to follow the road ahead. Once you follow the road ahead at the roundabout, you're going to go to the left at the traffic lights. Following the road ahead, and then to the left. On this road, they will get you to pull up on the left-hand side of the road. Normally they will go past the central reservation and then they'll say find somewhere safe on the left. There is a bus stop, just make sure you miss that on the left. And watch out for the driveways and for double yellow lines. This looks like a perfect spot, just before that driveway. All round observations and off we go. This road has lots of parked cars and it is very wide. If you do come across a bike, make sure you do use the hash markings and give enough room. As you go past Bodacea Way, they will normally get you to pull up again somewhere safe on the left. This road is also a good location for you to do one of your show me questions, like show me how to operate the horn. Make sure you go through them with your driving instructor before you take your test. Lots of zebra crossings and pedestrian crossings, so be careful. There we go, zebra crossing. And in the distance, we can see a pedestrian crossing coming towards us. There's no one near it, no one to press the button, so it's green. Here, the examiner will say to you, when it's safe to do so, if you could find somewhere to pull up, please, on the left. Make sure you go past the junctions, and then there's a lovely bit of road here to pull up on the left. When it's safe to do so, all round observations and drive on when it's safe. We've got a lorry peeping out of the junction and off we go. At the first mini roundabout, they're going to ask you to follow the road ahead. And at the second mini roundabout, they're going to ask you to go to the left. So, follow and then left. As you hit this road, make sure you look around. There's lots of street lights and houses. So the speed limit is 30. A common fail for this road is people thinking it is 40 miles per hour. This road is quite clearly 30. After the crossroads, it does go into a 40. You're now heading up to the staggered crossroads. Just be careful as you go through. And then you'll see a new speed sign. This was the one I was talking about earlier, which is the 40 miles per hour zone. You should be able to comfortably pick your speed up to 38, 39, 40 down here. There's 3 roundabouts up ahead. You're going to follow the road ahead at all of them. Before the next roundabout, be careful. There is a new speed sign. You're going to go into a 30 miles per hour zone. As you follow the road ahead, be careful. Pedestrian crossing up ahead. You can see the sign there on the left for the zebra crossing. This can get busy at certain times of the day, so be careful. And then at the roundabout, you're going to go to the left towards Rowhedge. Once you go left, the examiner is going to ask you to find somewhere safe to pull up on the left-hand side of the road. Watch your junction, watch your bus stop, and mirrors signal manoeuvre to the left. Perfect. When it's safe, all round observations and drive on. Little bit of a juggernaut happening up ahead. We've got a zebra crossing, followed by a mini roundabout, which you're going to follow the road ahead. Followed by another zebra crossing, followed by another mini roundabout, which again, just follow the road ahead. You're now going to come to another mini roundabout. Just follow the road ahead and then take the next available turning on the right. Watching out for your zebra crossing. Do not take the turning here, as you are not allowed to take it. It has no entry signs. You'll then do your mirror signal manoeuvre into the box junction, and here's your turning on the right. As you turn in, there's another turning here on the left. Make sure as soon as you pull out, you turn your signal off, as there is a turning on the left straight away. This estate is full of parked cars and general hazards. Watch your speed and make sure your mirror checks are perfect. At the end of this road, you're going to go to the right, and then you're going to take the next turning on the left. So to the right at the end of this road, being careful of all the parked cars. As I said earlier, there's lots of parked cars and hazards. And then take the next turning on the left. Another hazard up ahead. You can see a car and a truck parked either side of each other. Just taking your time as you go through. And then once you're through, take the next turning on the right, Roosevelt Way. This is where you're going to be asked to do the parallel park. You'll be asked to pull up on the left-hand side of the road behind a car, leaving a car's distance. When it's safe to do so, pull yourself out and do the parallel park. Perfect. When you're ready, all run observations and drive on. You're now homeward bound, heading back towards the test centre. You're in the last 5 minutes, so keep your nerves in check. At the end of the road, you're going to go to the left. Again, down here, you're going to see lots of parked cars. Just be careful, making sure you're giving way correctly and using your mirrors perfectly. At the end of this road, you're going to be going to the right. As you can see, this is a very busy road. You need really good observations to the left and the right and picking your moment before you leave. As soon as you get out on the main road, the examiner's going to ask you to find somewhere safe to pull up on the left. Watching out for the double yellow lines, looking for a high curb and not blocking a driveway. Perfect. When it's safe to do so, all round observations and away you go. Up ahead it does get a little bit tight and there is a zebra crossing just before the roundabout. Be careful as people tend to run towards this one, like this lady here. At the roundabout, to the left please. You're now going to take the turning on the right. There is a box junction, so make sure you use it appropriately. Taking the next turning on the right. As you go in, you'll see the test centre on the left, and then you will take the next turning on the left into the test centre itself. Good luck on your test.